Hello, this is Frances Herdis. Welcome to Frances Fragrant Inspirations. Today I have a question for you. Do you put yourself under too much pressure? So much pressure that it isn't fun for you anymore, that it's like a chore going through your work or even through your family life and you don't really enjoy it? Well, in this video I have 3 steps for you. I show you 3 steps to empower you to be productive with more joy and ease. And yeah, sometimes, when you work with clients, if you have your own business or even in family life, people around you feel when you put yourself under pressure. It's like a steam cooker, a pressure cooker, and at first this pressure is inside yourself, but then you also repel the people or the situations that might help you move forward in that moment. The clients you want to work with or the other colleagues you want to work with. Somehow people disappear or projects disappear because when you have all that pressure within you, you don't attract the things you actually would like, but you actually repel them. Because it's like a pressure wave radiating from you if you don't release that pressure within you. So the 3 steps I want to show you. Number 1 is whenever you feel pressured, whenever you feel the pressure inside you, in that moment just stop and ask yourself, is this really important to you right now? What you're doing right now, is it really an important and urgent task to really move yourself forward on your big goals? Or is it just a little busy task that just keeps you busy or that doesn't really move you or anyone else forward? So what really helps me is, in this case, the Eisenhower matrix. There are 4 squares in this matrix, and every time you feel pressured, you can always look into these 4 squares. The first one are the things that are really important and that are really urgent. These things it's good to do first. And then there are the things that are not important and not urgent, which is the other end of the spectrum and one of the 4 quadrants. And these tasks you can leave off completely, or you can delegate. Well, if they are not important and not urgent, then what's the point of doing them? And then, of course, the 2 squares in between, things that are important but not urgent, and urgent things that are not important. And the moment you feel pressured, the moment you put pressure on yourself, just look at these 4 quadrants and see in which quadrant you are moving right now. Oh my god, the language today. Excuse my language, sometimes there are quite a few words. So just look at these 4 quadrants and decide if this is really something important, something you have to do right now. And otherwise, you can delegate things. For example, just a simple example from everyday family life, you can delegate bringing out the garbage, or if you're in the UK, the rubbish. Just let your kids take it out, or your partner. Or let your kids and partner in your family life just help you with the household chores. And in your business life, there might be people around you who do the things you don't have a lot of fun with in a better way, in a quicker way, and with much better results. And you can delegate those tasks to other people. For example, you just pay someone to do the work you don't like to do, with a much better result probably, and a much clearer energy. I've experienced the power of teamwork over the last years since I started my business, and I have a whole team of like-minded people, and we help each other. And sometimes I do tasks they don't want to do, and sometimes they do tasks I don't want to do. Or we just exchange and just support each other. And then you get the best results doing teamwork. So don't underestimate the power of a team around you. And then step number 2, to empower you to be productive with more joy and ease, is that when you identify the things that are most important to you and that are very good to do right now, put them in your calendar. Just like I inspired you in yesterday's video, just put an appointment with yourself to get this task done into your calendar. And that way you can also plan ahead how much time will it take to accomplish it. And you can take exactly that amount of time, and then you know you don't have to put yourself under pressure, but you actually have this time right now, or even a scheduled time in your calendar, where you can accomplish that task with joy and ease. And then after, for example, 90 minutes or an hour, or whatever time you schedule it to be, then you just have it done, and you have it done in a productive and joyful way. And then, my productivity tip number 3 for you. Of course, you know me, I always have a fragrant tip for you, and that is stress away. You heard the name right, it's stress away. And this is my little secret recipe. Well, not so secret. If you go to my page livefragrantly.com, look for the stress away video, then you will see that it's like a little summer holiday. Because the moment you put yourself under pressure and you realize it, you just take a drop of stress away, you just breathe in and out a few times, and you really dive into that little summer vacation. And it's made up of lime and vanilla and copaiba and some other oils that really help you to relax, that really connect you to yourself again. Especially in the moment where you put pressure on yourself. And just inhale deeply, because many times in the moments we put pressure on ourselves, we breathe in a shallow way, we breathe quite fast, and it doesn't really help us. And the moment you just become conscious on your breathing, you can just enjoy and slow down your breathing a little bit. And that really helps. So, that's really, in that moment you can really prioritize number 1 and 2 again. You can see, is it really important? Do I have to do it right now? Or if not, when can I schedule it and for which time? And then you just have more clarity and you can implement it with more joy and ease. And if you haven't had stress away on your hands yet, and if you run your own business or you just stressed mom or dad, then you should really try that. Just send me a message here in Messenger. I'll send you a fragrant card with stress away. Then you can have it anywhere you go and just put your nose inside. And also, I invite you to my page livefragrantly.com, where you can check out the video on stress away and the other strategies I show you to release stress and to be more relaxed and in your own flow. And last but not least, if you feel quite pressured over a longer period of time, just schedule something into your schedule or just do something spontaneously that is completely fun and completely unrelated to the task you do right now, and just dive into something else to just get distracted from your pressure, and then you start afresh, you recharge your batteries, and you will be much more in your own personal flow when you continue. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow in tomorrow's live video. Just leave your comment here, your greetings, and also what kind of strategies do you have. Feel free to share it with us, and I'll see you in tomorrow's live video. Happy implementing and have a fragrant day!